Do me a favor. Reach into your pocket right now. Yeah, grab your iPhone. Look at it. It feels harmless, right? Smooth glass, cool metal. It's your lifeline. It's how you talk to your mom, how you find a date, and most importantly, it's how you know what's happening in the world. You wake up, you grab coffee, you swipe right, and boom, Apple News. The headlines are right there. You assume those headlines are, well, the truth. You assume they are just what happened today. But what if I told you that screen isn't a window? What if it's a filter? What if the world you're seeing has been carefully curated, trimmed, and polished to make you think a certain way? Today is February 12th, 2026, and the bubble just popped. The feds, the FTC, just dropped a bombshell that's shaking Silicon Valley to its core. They're saying the quiet part out loud. Your iPhone might be picking a side, and it's not just a glitch, it might be on purpose. Welcome to the story they didn't want on your front page. All right, let's cut through the noise. What exactly is going down? According to a massive leak reported by Reuters today, the Federal Trade Commission, basically the government watchdogs who make sure companies play fair, is investigating Apple. Specifically, they're looking at Apple News. You know the app. It comes pre-installed on every single iPhone. You can't really escape it. For years, Apple has said, hey, we just use algorithms. It's just math. We show you what's popular. Yeah, right. The FTC is saying that's hogwash. They have concerns that the algorithm is actually rigged. They're accusing Apple News of heavily favoring left-leaning articles while quietly suppressing, burying, or just straight-up hiding stories from the other side. Think of it like this. Imagine you walk into a newsstand to buy a paper, but the guy behind the counter, he's hiding half the newspapers under his desk. You ask for the whole story, and he hands you only the pages he likes. If you only shop at that newsstand, you're going to think the world looks exactly like that guy thinks it does. Now, multiply that newsstand by 1.5 billion iPhones. That's not just bias, that's mind control on a global scale. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Dude, who cares? I just look at sports scores and celebrity gossip. I don't care about politics. No, you need to care. Here's why this is terrifying. It's not about left versus right. It's not about Democrats versus Republicans. It's about reality. If Apple News is your main source of info, and for millions of Americans it is, then Apple gets to decide what is true for you. If they decide a certain topic is bad, you never see it. If they decide a certain scandal didn't happen, it disappears from your screen. We call this the invisible editor. There's no guy with a red pen marking up your paper. It's code. It's invisible. You don't even know you're being manipulated. You start thinking, wow, everyone agrees on this issue, purely because you never saw the people who disagreed. This creates what we call an echo chamber. It makes us hate each other, because you're seeing one movie, and your neighbor is seeing a totally different movie, and you're both wondering why the other person is so crazy. The FTC stepping in isn't just about business laws. It's about asking, do big tech companies have the right to engineer our culture? Because right now, the most powerful editor-in-chief in history isn't a person. It's a line of code in Cupertino, California. So, the cat is out of the bag. The FTC has fired the first shot. What happens now? Expect a war, a lawyer war. Apple is going to lawyer up with the best attorneys money can buy. They're going to say, we have editorial freedom. We're a private company. We can show whatever we want. But the government is going to argue that Apple is a monopoly. When you're the only gatekeeper for a billion pockets, you have a responsibility to be neutral. We're going to see subpoenas. We might see Tim Cook or whoever's running the show in 2026 dragged in front of Congress again. They're going to demand to see the source code. They want to see the recipe. And this is going to get messy. If Apple loses, they might be forced to change how your phone works. You might actually get a choice. If Apple wins, well, then the invisible editor is here to stay, and he's only getting stronger. So, here's my advice to you while this mess gets sorted out in court. Don't be a sheep. Don't let a piece of glass in your pocket tell you how to think. Diversify your feed. Go find sources that challenge you. If you're reading something and you agree with every single word, find something else to read. Break the algorithm before it breaks you. But hey, I want to hear from you. Check your feed right now. Does it feel balanced, or does it feel like it's pushing an agenda? Drop a comment below. I read all of them. And if you want the real scoop that big tech might be hiding, smash that subscribe button. Until next time, keep your eyes open. See you in the next video on the Business and Finance channel. Thanks for watching.